A young dad has told how he was gunned down in the street and left for dead on Christmas Day by a gang of thugs still on the loose. Daniel Stone, 26, was walking around the corner to wish his friend Merry Christmas ahead of a family meal in 2016 when he was struck in a case of suspected mistaken identity. He remembers a gloved hand holding a gun peeking out of a blacked-out window, before he was shot at close range in the stomach. The dad of one's body was peppered with more than 60 shots from the custom shotgun, a weapon police said is most commonly used by elephant hunters in Africa. Daniel was put in a coma for more than a month, had more than 20 operations, was in hospital for 11 weeks, and left with an enormous scar. Miraculously he pulled through, but while police made arrests, they are yet to find and charge the alleged attempted murderers following the incident last year. Brave Daniel, who is still undergoing treatment, is speaking out a year on in a bid to help police find the dangerous yobs. The former carer, from Walsall, West Mids, said, "I said goodbye to my grandma and thought I'd be back in 5 minutes. I was just going to see a mate. The car was a little black Seat Leon, it was all blacked out. The car drove past me at first then turned round at the bottom of the street. I tried to look at who was driving it but then the window went down and I saw the barrel of a gun. I didn't see a face, just a black leather glove holding a gun. I heard a loud bang, a surge of intense heat, and woke up 4 weeks later in hospital with machines keeping me alive. I don't know how I'm going to feel on the big day this year. I am looking forward to it, and I'm not at the same time, because it's going to bring back memories, and not good ones either. Since I got shot there have been more shootings. I'm speaking out because I hope they get caught because you shouldn't have people like that out on the streets. It could have been a lot worse." Daniel, who has a 1-year-old daughter, Layla Grace, had spent the day with his family before he nipped down the street to see a friend on December 25, 2016. He kissed his grandma Glynis Jones goodbye, and had only walked a few steps when he noticed a black hatchback drive by slowly and then circle back, at 8:30 p.m. Daniel turned to glance into the car, expecting to see someone he knew, but watched the window wind down and saw a leather glove gripping a gun appear. He was shot once in the stomach, leaving around 45 pellets lodged in his abdomen and 15 in his arm. His grandparents heard the gunfire but thought it was a firework. Soon the sound of sirens filled the air as emergency services rushed to the scene, and one of Daniel's friends ran down to their house to tell them what had happened. Medics battled to save Daniel's life at Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Birmingham, and he received 26 units of blood to stop him from bleeding to death. Daniel recalled, "When I woke up I didn't know what had happened. I was bleeding to death for 2 days. The main artery in my spine was shot and bleeding out. My ex-girlfriend brought my daughter to visit me. I don't think she liked seeing me in hospital, full of tubes. It's scary for children. She just screamed. It doesn't look nice. She was only 7 months old." Seeing Dad with pipes in his face really upset her. He was kept in hospital for 11 weeks, but over the next 12 months he endured 20 more operations, and could no longer care for his disabled mother, Tracy. Daniel, who is still in recovery at home, is due to have a catheter removed next June. The family is preparing to spend Christmas together for the first time since the shooting, but Daniel has mixed feelings about the festivities. "I can't wait to have Christmas dinner though. I didn't get to have it last year and I want my dinner," he said. 5 men were arrested on suspicion of attempted murder but were later released without charge by West Midlands Police. A spokesman for West Midlands Police said, 5 men aged between 18 and 33 who were arrested on suspicion of attempted murder have been released from bail without charge. Anyone with information in relation to this incident is asked to call Force SID at Wolverhampton on 101.